seriously, OBS 30 looking nice. Like, seriously? You haven't opened up OBS 30 and gone live yet. They've redone the bottom right hand corner of the software. They've changed how the information is shown, and it looks so much better. Like, you're still getting the same information, but now there's like fine borders and everything's spaced out nicely. It's really good. More or less what we want out of it. Pretty cool. But yeah, so I've already run into a 10-year-old bug in the game. Despite this being the, quote, definitive edition, quote, and also being the Linux build that didn't previously exist. Basically, I have to run the game borderless, not a borderless window with a defined resolution of 1920 by 1080, and then move it from my leftmost screen onto my center screen, because the game will not run full screen on anything but my leftmost screen. Because there's a bug in the game that has existed for at least 10 years, probably longer, but it was filed 10 years ago, that makes it so that the game will automatically snap to 0, instead of finding the primary monitor. It's a one-line change. And I'm not even kidding, people have pointed out to them, this is the line that needs to be changed on GitHub for this game. I shit you not. It's a one-line change. And they haven't fixed it in 10 years. Anyway, how are we all doing today?
Good morning, and welcome to the Black Mesa Transit System.
Wonder, can I? Don't wait for VSync. Come on now. Don't be silly. Interesting that it's still limited to 100 FPS. I wonder why that is.
The time is 8:47.
I'm curious. So, like, okay, so there is software rendering, but that's limited to like 720p. Kind of disappointing, but fine, I guess. I wonder why it's aiming for 100 FPS. I wonder. I'm gonna Google that. Half-Life 100 FPS. Ah, okay. GL_VSync 0. FPS_override 1. There we go. Now we're running at the right refresh rate for my monitor. It's one of those games that I can just push. Apparently non-Steam versions of Source games are limited to 100 FPS. But the versions on Steam you can push further, I guess, for some reason. I don't know.
Sector C test labs and control facilities. If your intended destination is a high security area beyond Sector C, you will need to return to the central transit hub in Area 9 and board a high security train. If you have not yet submitted your identity,
oh goody! If I look down, it brings up my taskbar because it's not properly capturing.
Personnel for processing before you will be.
Well, okay, it is, but it's, I guess, assuming because I'm moving down, yeah.
Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the Black Mesa compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking are permitted within the Black Mesa transit.
First, I can always just, you know. Oop. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Oh god, I think it might. Okay. Yeah, I can always just do this if I want, you know. Just, oh, there's something in the way. Oop, oop, oop.
Please keep your limbs inside the train at all times.
They use the sound for clicking a button in Half-Life 1 as a screenshot sound?
Do not attempt
Huh.
to open the doors until
Yeah,
the
that's the
train
same
has come
sound.
to a complete halt at the station
Huh,
platform.
okay.
In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instruction. If it is necessary to reset the train, disabled personnel should be evacuated first.
What does it think VSync is? 144 hertz, huh? Interesting. Pretty sure I've got my display set to 165. Oh, no, it's at 160. Okay, weird. Let's fix this. And this one actually is 144. Ah, probably because it hasn't been restarted. Either way, I'm gonna set that back to 0. We're doing 165. Okay, because it's not actually capturing the mouse properly. I have no idea how to change that. But yeah, apparently there is, as far as I can tell, according to GitHub, amongst other things, there's just like no way to force it to be on the correct monitor. Without like turning off your other monitors and then starting the game. And even then, it's buggy AF. I'm a 27-year-old man named Gordon Freeman. Got an education in theoretical physics. I'm putting Coke in my ice. Coca-Cola, not cocaine. Just in case anyone's getting any ideas.
Do you have a friend or relative who would make a valuable addition to the Black Mesa team? Immediate
do you?
openings are available in the areas of materials handling and low clearance security. Please contact Black Mesa personnel.
Immediate openings and low clearance security, huh?
If you have an associate with a background in the areas of theoretical physics, biotechnology, or other high-tech disciplines, please contact our civilian recruitment division. The Black Mesa Research
Well, let's just hope that the ice that was in there didn't all completely melt already, because that thing's still warm. Although colder than room temperature, but still warm.
A reminder to all Black Mesa personnel. Regular radiation and biohazard screenings are a requirement of continued employment in the Black Mesa Research Facility.
Noted.
Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate termination.
It's a good thing
If you
these things
feel
are
you
smart
have
enough
been
to stop when
exposed
there's something
to
in the way.
radioactive or other hazardous materials,
Hi, I think I'm being exposed to radioactive or other hazardous
contact
materials.
your radiation safety officer immediately. Work safe.
Wait, are you telling me? Oh my god.
Your future depends on it.
If I stand here, I can jam the car.
Now arriving at Sector C test labs and control facilities.
That definitely shouldn't be a thing.
Please stand back from the automated door and wait for the security officer to verify your identity.
Come on, security officer, verify my
Before
identity.
exiting the train, be sure to check your area for personal belongings. Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.
Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late.
Yes, I'm just enjoying being a nuisance to the game. Gotta love those load times, huh?
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for
My
you. Hey,
God,
stop
what are you
that.
doing?
Aren't I just a little scamper boy? You see what I'm looking at, right? You're gonna have a bad day today. I hope you know that. And you should be more straightforward about what you want.
Hello there.
Hi, how you doing? Get fucked.
Now, where did I leave that shutdown procedure chart?
I don't know, where did you leave that shutdown procedure chart? Oh, there's people in there.
Yes, this all looks nominal.
I'm concerned about the fact that you're describing your poop as nominal. You know, in later versions of this game, there's things there for you to charge your suit and stuff, which I don't think exists for the early part of the game
Within
in the original
theoretical
here.
limits.
At least not that I know of.
Go right on through, sir. Looks like you're in the barrel today.
Access denied.
Greetings.
Access granted. Lasers.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello, Gordon Freeman.
Gordon.
It's good
There
to
you
see
are.
you. We just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
Why do I not have access to any of these doors? I work here, don't I? Why do I need you guys to open the
Administrator is
doors?
very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's
Also,
sample.
sir,
I gather they went
this
to
keyboard
some
is
lengths to
massive.
get it.
Why do you need a keyboard this huge? Also, why is the numpad for your keyboard on the left side? Are you aware that that's weird? Like, who at Valve modeled that, huh?
Yeah.
Afraid
Hello.
we'll be deviating a bit from
Access
standard
So,
processes today, Gordon.
thing.
This is a rare
I think I
opportunity
figured out
for
why
us.
my
This
computer's
is
been
the purest
crashing the
sample
way it
we've seen
has.
yet.
Something to do with the leak
Potentially
detection
most
on your GPU?
unstable.
No, if you follow
Yes.
standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
It's just
I don't know how you
stupidity.
can say that, although
Pardon?
I will admit that the possibility
It's
of a
just
resonance
stupidity.
cascade
Ah,
scenario
yes.
is extremely unlikely.
Oh my god, I love how
Gordon
they did the
doesn't need to
flashlight in
hear
this.
all this. He's a highly trained professional.
That's
What are you?
hilarious.
We've assured
What
the
are you
administrator
playing?
that nothing
The
will
original
go wrong.
Half-Life, except that
yes,
Valve
you're
recently
right.
updated it
Gordon,
so
we
that
have
it works
complete
properly on
confidence in you.
modern systems. All the
Well,
UI scales and everything. They brought up all the stuff that was on the bonus CD that they never released on Steam is here. Full Steam Deck compatibility, a Linux native release, and it's
So
free.
basically, it's free.
Yeah, the game is free. If you already own Half-Life, you already have it. If you don't already own Half-Life, I think it's still free on Steam right now. It's just the original Half-Life store entry page thing.
All right, Gordon, your suit should keep you comfortable.
But yeah, the way
Yeah,
that
but-
the way they've done the flashlight here is literally it just puts a ball of light wherever you're looking. Not like a flashlight, like a 3D ball that illuminates things that it interacts with.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a fun way to do flashlight. Probably was cheaper at the time. Anyway, go on. Well,
Yes.
So, yes, thing.
Yeah, so basically, computer decided that GPU decided that the decided that there's moisture or something contacting the thing, and because it was sending signal between the two pins, that a leak detection thing, because conductivity, it basically was turning off the
Power to the card.
yeah, basically the output and
You
stuff.
should
so.
have a look at that sensor and see if it's a failed sensor or if there's actually a minor leak.
I think it's a failed sensor.
Fair enough, but still. Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, go on.
it's just, even if it's a minor leak, like, it's not, like, I basically dealt with that as well, because I went and drained the loop, a little bit of the loop, and spent the time to kind of reattach the two fittings that are on, they're actually on there, and then when I put everything back together, I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna start anymore. It's like, oh, okay.
Nah.
You're not starting because there's moisture between the fittings, and you're deciding to just not start. So, okay. Oh, right. Here's the two pin. Like, here's the thing that I need to unplug for that sensor to unplug for that sensor. It's like, worst comes to worst, like, it just doesn't boot anymore. It's already not booting. So I just disconnected the sensor, and it's like, it boots just fine. Leak detection completely disabled. So
Fair enough.
it's just stupidity.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, now I have a cat on my lap because she decided that, yeah.
I mean, as you should. Cats belong on laps.
Yeah, no, I spent like a good amount of time dealing with some other stuff. Oh yeah, I applied at Lockheed.
Martin?
Yeah, Lockheed Martin. So, yeah, I'm being considered. So, yeah.
Nice.
So it's like, hey, here's the things. And it's like, oh, and if you need any help, like first email I sent was like, if you need any help with the interview process, here's the fee. I like fill out this form or whatever, and then it's like, oh yeah. Also, if you what was it? If you are like, also they sent a thing. It's like, oh yeah, fill out this questionnaire. It's like, okay, I like this. So yeah.
Thank God for that hazard suit.
I'm afraid to move him, and all our phones are out.
Oh yeah, there is
Get
one
to
bug
the
that it
soon
still
as
has
you can,
that
let
is
someone
being
know
at
we're
least
stranded
recorded
down
publicly
here.
on GitHub for
You'll
10
need me
years.
to activate the retinal scanners.
Okay.
I'm sure
It's
the
a
rest of the
one-line
science
fix.
team will gladly help you.
It always starts on your leftmost monitor instead of your primary monitor,
It appears
Okay.
and there's no way to move it other
failed.
than doing what I did, which is tell it to run windowed without a border at the desktop resolution, and then just drag it to the right monitor. So it looks like a full screen, but it's not.
Yeah, that's how I like to play my games anyway. It's like, yeah, window borderless.
Well, but it doesn't natively support that. You have to use a bunch of command line switches for it.
Access denied.
Because it's still gold source. It's gold source with modern networking, updated graphics, the software renderer works again. Yeah, they literally just took the old source code, updated it to work on a modern system again. It even uses Steam networking now, a thing that didn't exist when the game was released, and wouldn't for another, like, 15 years. Well, maybe not, well, maybe 7 years, but still. So, like, you know, you can play networking, like, network games with your friends via Steam now. Something you actually couldn't do before. Before at least. It also means that it's also compatible with all the mods as well. Or at least that's a goal. Am I a bad person for immediately killing the guard to get his gun? Maybe.
No.
Now the problem is that because I fell off an elevator earlier, I'm starting out way lower health than I should be.
Whoa, that was close. Gordon, man, I'm glad to see you. What the hell are these things? And why are they wearing science team uniforms? Just step up.
On the plus side, I know where there is a health over here. And some ammo. Hell yeah. But yeah, this is the original release of Half-Life with a bunch of bugs fixed and so on. And I'm running it at 165 hertz, because I can, more or less. Turn off that alarm. That alarm's annoying.
But yeah, like yesterday, day before, like since like Thursday, I've been having to go in and like restart computer, put like enable the GPU and then restart. It's like it's been annoying.
I'd imagine that would be, yeah.
Fine. You won't even know I'm here.
These things look like dogs,
I
but
refuse to go
fucked
another
up.
step.
But yeah, fun times.
Yeah. I mean, on the plus side, you figured it out.
Yeah. I totally did, but anyway. Like, I don't know why it didn't strike me the first time, because it's like, it's kind of the same symptom that, like, I kind of had seen that crap before, like, whenever I would touch the, sensor,
Yeah.
before, it's like, it would just kind of do that thing, as I don't know why it was my first thought to check to see if that was the issue, so,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Fell.
I have a cat
Yeah.
that's now grabbed my hand.
Yeah. You know the only downside, really, so far, with running it in this windowed mode? Is the game doesn't update the mouse coordinates often enough, so if I look down, it makes my taskbar come up. Probably because, in fairness, it probably wasn't really intended to be played at 165 hertz.
Yeah. We got you, what resolution monitor, what, refresh rate did we get you?
165 hertz with FreeSync.
Oh, okay. Are they
Yes.
G-Sync compatible?
Yeah, FreeSync is G-Sync compatible, yeah.
Okay.
Not that it works on Linux particularly well, but, well, I mean, I say that. That support is coming, I believe, early next year? We're also getting HDR early next year.
Okay.
Yeah. Things are looking up, mostly because Valve. Valve is
Yeah.
actually being a major player in Linux graphics for a minute now. Like, they have... the first thing they did was they made native Steam Linux for Steam, or
Yeah.
Steam for Linux. And then that went on for a couple of years, and then they made Proton, which is just Wine but better. They've been dumping money into Mesa, into AMD GPU, into the kernel, into anyone working on any projects that make it so that DirectX and such work on Linux. They've been dumping money into people working on Vulkan, just in general, for
Yeah.
Linux. They've been dumping money into people that are working on making HDR work. They're dumping money into people that are working on variable refresh rate. They're dumping money into anything that will make the Linux gaming experience come to par with Windows in ways that aren't just the game works.
Yeah.
And in absolute fairness, for most people, the game works is already pretty damn good.
My biggest issue with Linux is, and will always be, I absolutely despise the freedom that you have. As we discussed yesterday.
I know.
It's not that I don't dislike it, it's that there's a way too much to try to configure and look into and try to figure out what you actually want to use and all that mess, so.
I mean, there
It's
doesn't
just-
have
it-
to be.
Well, I mean, I kind of don't want to use, like, just Ubuntu and use that in its stock form. I just don't want that. I want something that's a little bit more specific to what I personally prefer, so,
I mean,
yeah.
you've seen Nix.
I know. I like Nix. I do actually really like Nix, and it's gonna, like, if I actually spent the time to try to learn how to set it up, it would be absolutely perfect for what I specifically want, so.
Yeah. The ability to define exactly what you want at the lowest levels in one file
Yep.
that's reproducible. So if you move to a new computer or your hard drive dies, literally it's just plug and play. Your computer is exactly where you left it. Aside from your data, but you know.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
mileage varies on that front, regardless of your operating system. So.
Yeah. No, but that was the biggest thing that I have a concern about. It's just I don't want that. But then the other thing is just I'm so used to Windows anyway. It's just is what it is.
Yeah.
But like the second that I can't actually use Windows again, it's like, oh yeah, no, I'll just go over to
Oops.
Linux. I don't care. Like I have no issues with Linux itself. It's just yeah. So
Yeah. Well, if you ever do decide to, come to the right side,
I'm not going Linux the right side.
I said light, not right. Windows is the Sith, my bro.
You do realize that absolutely makes me want to stay on Windows.
Windows is the Jedi. That hurts to say.
No, but seriously though, it's like the Linux is definitely the Sith and the Windows is definitely the Jedi because of just
Numbers, yes. But
Yeah.
the way they operate now.
My impression of the Sith was more, well, the Sith have always been more humanist and
Willing to kill?
yeah, to some degree. And the Jedi have always been just like, these are the rules we follow, yada yada yada. And the Sith have always been like, whoever goes, goes. It's like, to me, Linux is more is closer to what the Sith would. No, it's not a perfect match. I will say that. It's closer to the Sith than Windows is, and then Windows is definitely closer to the Jedi.
Oh, now that door works.
Because I never saw the Jedi as anything but like more of an I don't even want to say authoritarian, just more of a weird organization. It's just not like it's very rule centric.
Yeah.
And the Sith have always been like we has always been trying. Their goals has always been to redefine the rules. So, and Lex definitely redefines the rules. So,
In some ways. Yeah. In many other ways, it's just a continuation of computing from the 60s, so.
yeah.
You are in this mess too.
Because ultimately, Linux is originally a clone of Unix for home use, because Linus didn't want to pay for Unix, because Unix was expensive. This was, Linux came about prior to FreeBSD.
Yeah.
Or any kind of free, free to use BSD. Ah. Okay. So so ultimately it ended up being that he made it because he wanted a Unix he could use at home.
Yeah. The other thing I don't like about Linux is just the file system is absolute. Like, I personally prefer the whole drive letter system for Windows because it's like.
I agree. To this day, I do actually prefer the concept of a drive letter.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's just not use drive letters.
I like multi-rooted systems. That being said,
Yeah.
you can get a pretty good approximation going if you really want to. It's not that difficult to set up.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern with both Apple and Linux apparently is just the whole drive system is just
Windows
not the greatest.
Windows is the odd one out. Windows
Yeah.
is the only multi-rooted OS.
Yeah.
Whereas Mac OS and Linux which are both Unix systems at the end of the day.
Yeah.
They both just kind of stuck with single root,
Yeah.
which isn't a bad thing necessarily. And as I said, you can set it up so that your system, you know, kind of just does have multiple roots. It's just a thing you can do, really. I mean, it is a bit of manual setup, but
Yeah.
more or less what you do is you label all your drives, and you set it up when you're mounting them that they should appear in your file explorer, whatever you're using, which is just a mount option. You can just configure it so they all use it, and then they just show up. It won't necessarily have drive letters, but they'll be shown as separate drives. So you don't have to worry about where they exist in your file system.
Well, Windows is like, yeah.
That's one less horror in the world.
I don't know why Linux has the file system that it has.
Oh,
Well,
what's
because
that
it has the same file system as Unix. That's why.
Well, yeah, but I don't know why Unix decided to do it that way. Maybe
Well,
it's since it's from a time that where you had like just a single drive or something.
more like it was from a time where your drive was a giant spool of tape. So, like, access times were long, and you usually didn't have more than one. And if you did have more than one, you would access it using special devices, which is essentially just a mount point.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why you can't name a directory column on Windows.
Yeah.
I was wondering if there's anything value in there. Oh well.
I think other versions of DOS still exist though.
Oh yeah, they're Dr. DOS exists still. I think there's also Free DOS.
Yeah. And those are multi-root.
Well, yeah, I mean DOS was multi-root. That's why Windows is multi-root. It's a compatibility thing with fucking DOS.
Yes.
Although nowadays it's a compatibility thing with Windows.
Yeah.
But yeah. The way that Wine handles that on Linux, by the way, is it just gives you can configure it to either just not expose them or give them drive letters. But it will always give your root file system a designation of Z.
Okay. One of the things that I've been wanting to at least try to do is set up a Windows user specifically to run was it GNOME or not GNOME but XFCE4 or something like that.
You can run
By
GNOME.
G.
But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But like to basically run a Linux shell under Windows.
yeah, that's not that hard to do. It's more or less you just need to set up a script that can get it running, and then you set that as the shell in Windows, quite literally.
Yep. But the other thing is like I'd have to disable the Windows shell, the Explorer shell, and all that mess.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I'd want basically just to disable all the Windows stuff and just have everything run as if it was through the Linux shell.
Yeah, literally, it's a registry entry. You replace explorer.exe. I mean, it doesn't actually say explorer.exe. It assumes it by default. But if this registry entry is changed, it will automatically boot up that instead. In which
Yeah.
case, this would be a script that would boot up, you know, the GNOME environment, which
Yeah.
admittedly would run underneath the Windows shell at the base level, but there's not much you can do with that. Like, actually. Oh, well, I guess I can't get up there. I wanted to.
That'll look nice in my trophy room. Ah, it's good to see you. I hear something.
Huh. These guys are a lot easier in this game than they were in Half-Life Source.
Okay.
In Half-Life Source, these guys are they just eat bullets.
I'm not so sure I want to go to the surface. What if
Oh, I still need to finish Half-Life Alex.
Pardon?
I still need to finish Half-Life Alex.
Yeah. I mean, so do I, in fairness. Half-Life Alex is great, though. I was really enjoying it. I just lost interest, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of just, I stopped doing VR. Like, I just stopped. VR was a thing.
Still is a thing for me. I've been enjoying a hell of a lot of it.
Oh no, I still enjoy VR. It's just, yeah. Find this yellow goblin. $27.19.
Hey, what the hell are you doing down here? Get topside. I hear troops are coming in to save us. I'd like to get my hands on the guy responsible for this mess.
There it is.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Which capture? There we go. My mouse has been acting weird for the past few days. I don't quite know why it's been doing that, but anyway. Anyway, okay, so. I'm gonna go unpack a dishwasher.
Bring it
Some
on.
other things. I might or might not be back. I'll talk to you later.
Alright. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Really? He'll be alive.
Man, you see that shot? Got another one. That's one less horror.
By the way, that offer of teaching people how to use NixOS, that stands for everyone, by the way. If you have a passing interest in learning how to use NixOS or Linux in general, and you're listening to this, like, I'm more than willing to, like, share. I enjoy teaching. I'm very glad they switched to a different way of doing lighting in the later versions of this game. As neat as this ball of light is, it's definitely not ideal.
Yes.
Hey, don't count on the cavalry finding us down here.
Hello, how you doing? Gotta love a G-man. Anyway.
A fellow scientist.
Just in case you didn't have a shotgun yet, here you go. Oh.
Fascinating. I never suspected such things could be.
Okay. Oh, good. That was... I tried to jump there. Did not work. Yeah, you're gonna die, bud. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
For God's sake, open the silo door! They're coming for us! It's our only way out! Oh my God, we're doomed! No!
killed you. Don't even. Ah, shit. Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna do. Hey, G-Man.
Fire containment door is down.
Rescued at last. Thank God you're here.
Yeah, I wasn't able to save him. Tried. But, a new guy.
Don't shoot! I'm with the science team.
Don't worry, I'm with the science team too. See? Science team. You knock that off. Anything else I need to worry about over here? No, not really. Okay. Excellent. God damn it. Crouch jumping, man. This game requires you to be good at it. Supposed to teach him not to hesitate when they're firing on a target. That's what just happened there. That's why he's dead now.
Don't shoot! I'm with the science team.
I know you are, but what am I? Pretty sure I am the science team. Nice grenade, bro. That's what you want to see in your grenade throws. 100% bounce back. If it's not bouncing back at you, you've done it wrong. Yeah, okay. So far, I've gotten past every place thus far that I've had a soft lock in this game in the past. That was a grenade. That's a couple of grenades. Fucking grenades. And it's closed. Okay.
I killed 12 dumbass scientists and not one of them fought back. This sucks.
Wow. Neutralize Freeman, so he knew it was me.
Military personnel, prosecute Kilo, India, Lima with extreme force.
Oh, right key. In the freezer, huh? I don't remember if there's a way through there. I don't think there is. Damn it! I need to get down there, and I can't figure out how to get into these vents. How the hell do I get down there?
Security storage facility.
I just realized, I think I know the answer. Through here. Maybe not. What is the solution here? Okay, so this still doesn't get me out of here. Because I can't jump high enough to get over that or on top of that. At least the beeping stopped. That's nice. Nothing down there that I can use to get out. I have no idea how to get out of the vents. How the fuck am I supposed to get out of here? Oh my god, hang on, is that a ladder?
Military personnel, prosecute Kilo, India, Lima with extreme force.
Well, that would have been nice to know.
Attention, all military personnel, extreme atomic, biological, chemical alert.
We'll go this way. Well, this way was not the correct way. Oh boy, someone died in here.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here, beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test lab, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever's left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us. Good luck.
Okay. So what's the idea here, guys? Ah, okay. I just needed to hit it more. I should have seen that coming. That was fun. Blew up everything in the room. Get run over. That's not... okay. It's really not what I wanted you to do, but okay. Okay, there's an invisible wall there. That's just not fair. Or at least there was? Okay, that's weird. You guys saw what happened. Judge how you will. Yeah, you got wrecked. Damn it. Ah, shit. Much better. Ish. Why do we have so much radioactive shit underneath Black Mesa? Okay. Good job.
No! 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 Get it off me! Get it out! Get it out!
I was wondering if that'd work. Remember, it's sound sensitive, right? Fuck. It must have heard me. I tried. Fair enough. Yeah. Nah. I know it's been a short stream today. I know. But I'm not feeling my best. I'm gonna hop off. You guys have a good night, though, okay?